Belle Fourche has just about everything you could want. It's got that small town community feel. It's very family oriented. The school system is good. People are friendly.
Downtown Belle Fourche, of course, is right next to the river and the creek that created the name Belle Fourche, the beautiful forks. It does have a rich history and has a very viable history of success.
The tradition of Belle Fourche is rodeo and cowboy. In the John Wayne movie, the cowboys, Belle Fourche was their destination in that movie. Our community is ranchers and very rural. The railroad comes through here and they used to bring the cattle in.
Belle Fourche has a lot of beautiful, attractive things and a community lifestyle where people just, they embrace each other.
It's a good, friendly town, good place to do business, I think. I just love the area. I mean, I can go from pine trees and rolling mountainous kind of terrain to more of the flat land. And I like the fact that the folks around here are just down-to-earth, hard-working people.
It's a welcoming community. The pace of life is much slower if you're moving from a metropolitan area. Community is important and some of those small town values are very real.
Over the past 5 years, I've really noticed that the downtown is taking on new life again, and that's beautiful to see. So to speak to the tradition and what you love about the downtown areas of several of our Northern Hills communities, in particular Belle Fourche, is there's a lot of history there. When you turn off of Highway 85, a very thriving, vibrant transportation component to our community and to our region, you turn onto State Street and you just have a relaxed feel of, okay, I'm downtown, I can park, I can shop, I can walk in the front door, I can greet some local business owners and really enjoy the shopping experience.
Belle Fourche is a beautiful community. It's a small town, but we all stick together and we work together to progress. And I've lived here over 30 years and I enjoy it. And so I think we're continuing to grow. Schools are expanding, businesses are expanding. Pioneer Bank being in Belle Fourche is huge. They've been here forever and our community needs them.
We've been here since 1937 on State Street. We've moved a block down the street in 1970. Retail stores have been here for some of them 50 years, which is pretty impressive. We have never bragged on ourselves a lot as a community. We just kind of progress slowly and steadily towards the new Belle Fourche. The old Belle Fourche is still here. We still have the sale barn and the bentonite plants and the railroad going through town like we always have, but we continue to find ways to develop.
Pioneer Bank and Trust has been wonderful to work with. With our organization, we do have the opportunity to work with them on multiple levels. As a bank and with their employees, they're very engaged in the community. So I love that they're local and they understand what local means. They're not just a fixture in a downtown business district. Their people are very engaged in the community and they know how to make a difference and they make that happen. So it's nice to have Pioneer Bank here and to have them be local means so much.
The Pioneer Bank, they've been my partner for about 40 years plus, because I started banking there just in high school to buy a car. And I had a job that was, they asked if I could repay the loan. I said I can, and I did, and we've been doing that ever since. For years, they've contributed to pretty much all facets of our community, from the small things like softball teams and that sort of thing, to the big things like the industrial park and the formation of that, and the heritage rodeo for the whole area. They understand that my little corners is just as important as the big multi-employer. They will share your dream, no matter how small or how large you are, and they have the ability to do that.
We need to keep the downtown of Belle Fourche alive. That's where Belle Fourche started, and it's beautiful down there. When Pioneer Bank decided to renovate, I thought it was great. Having a vibrant Main Street is so important in a small town because it keeps the community together.
And it's an investment in the community itself, but not just the community, but the downtown in particular, where all this growth and this potential sits.
What's happening on our Main Street is revitalization. We've done a lot of things to spruce up The main street, we've added some lighting at night, and making it welcome to people is important to us. It means a lot for us to have Pioneer Bank decide to be here on our main street rather than relocating. We consider Pioneer Bank our partners. They're our friends. They embrace the business community. They support us.
I love working for a community that enjoys growing, that appreciates what it means to have the right things in place for people to want to live here, to continue to live here, and maybe consider locating here. It's a beautiful community. The people embrace good relationships. A lot of business is still done on a handshake, and that feels good.
No matter what you like to do, there are opportunities here for you to start and to locate here and take advantage of all that our community has to offer.